What up, there, cyber friends? The Middle Man coming back at you again from Walker's Music with yet another word for today. We want to give a big shout out to the YouTube fam from Baby Justice all the way up to Big Papa JT. We got the privilege and honor. Today's been a hot one, people. It's been a very, very hot day. Very hot. Hot and dry. But nevertheless, we thank God we still here. Thank God we still here. And we want to not prolong the time here tonight. Just wanted to give a little brief synopsis or report over what the services were like today on this Sunday. We had Rainbow Color Day at my Third Sunday Church. Everybody is representative of the colors of the rainbow, and had a guest speaker in and whatnot. And really, it was we had a pretty good, decent time. In other words, Sunday started in Sunday school. Sunday school, I always says that's what starts everything. If you have a good Sunday school, 9 times out of 10, all day will go just right. You got to start it right. That's what I tell everybody. You need to start right, and and everything will be, the rest will follow. And main thing I was talking about this morning, we're heavily talking about Joshua this morning, about the children of Israel. And Joshua had took over. God, before Moses had departed in this here life, and we don't know. God took Moses. In other words, we don't know to this day where Moses' body is. And it's a good thing. I can understand the reason why that was done, because a lot of time, we as people, we will praise people instead of God. We tend to, and I know there are some prominent people, y'all. We got some prominent people. We got some prominent individuals. And even myself, I esteem them very high esteem. We got some people that have accomplished a lot in their lifetimes, and the Bible tells us to give honor to whom honor is due. There's nothing wrong with that now, don't get me wrong. But what I am saying is that we don't put people up there above or with Jesus. No one goes there. That him and him only shares that spot. You don't put people up with Jesus. But you got people that have certain notoriety about themselves. They have accomplished certain feats and things in their lifetime, and they deserve their honor. The Bible said, give honor to whom honor is due. And he also said there are some that deserve double honor. So let's not get jealous of people just because they have accomplished something maybe a little bit further than you have. See, like I was speaking in Sunday school this morning, we need to stop all this jealousy and envy. You don't have any reason to be jealous of me, and I don't have any reason to be jealous of you. God gives all of his children gifts, talents, everybody. There is not a person on this planet that don't have some type of gift. The problem is they haven't discovered it, a lot of them. So in other words, instead of you being jealous and envious of what God is doing through me, what you need to do is find out what he put in you and do that. See, I tell people, you can be just as successful as anybody else if you just use what the Lord has given you, and stop worrying about what he did for the other fellow over there or the other gal over yonder. See, I said, yeah, right, over yonder, Dad, you know what I'm talking about. See, sometimes I think we can get too intelligent for our own, we can get too smart for our own intelligence sometimes. Sometimes you just need to talk straight to people. They know what you're talking about. Believe you me, people know what you're talking about. And like I said, we just walk around here mad at other people and just don't. I tell people all the time, and I'm going to say it tonight to the YouTube family, don't you apologize to nobody for your gift. You don't have to do that. Don't apologize for your gift. You remember Joseph was a dreamer. God showed Joseph things through dreams. He was a dreamer. He saw his brothers bowing down to him. God was going to use Joseph to save his whole nation of people. But his brother was jealous of it. Joseph was the favorite of his father. Now, I'm not saying his father should have shown favorites. No. But all of y'all, all of you parents, you got one child. You may love them all, but you got one that you lean more toward than it. It ain't that you don't love them all, but it's just one person. It always one individual. And we all are guilty of that, people. I tell you, you cannot treat everybody the same. That's a lie. That's a lie. You cannot. I don't care. Tell a many man said it. You do not treat everybody the same. But you can treat everybody right. Why did I say that? You hear it all the time. I treat everybody the same. You a lie. You don't treat everybody the same. And matter of fact, I think it was Mike Murdoch I heard say, do you cook, if you're a woman and you married, do you cook breakfast for your neighbor's husband? Now you say you treat everybody the same now. So that means you got to get up and go over there and cook him breakfast too. You don't do that. No. But you can speak to your neighbor's husband. If he speaks to you in a nice and respectful manner, that's treating everybody right. You don't treat everybody the same. And this is what some of the things that I had to address to Sunday school this morning, to let them know. Not that many men know. It's the Bible tells us that, people. Even Jesus didn't handle all his disciples the same. I mean, you know, come on, people. Come on. So, in other words, we're gonna move beyond that. It's rarely people do you the way you do them. Don't expect everybody to speak well of you. Don't expect everybody to like you. That's not gonna happen, people. Matter of fact, it is rarely done that people do what you do for them. But God has got a sense of humor. He said, "Don't be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever man sow, you're gonna reap what he sowed." What that mean? If I do you good, you may not do good back to me, but God gonna make it come from somewhere else. So like a lot of times people that you reap what you sow when it comes to bad things, but it mean good too. If you sow good, you gonna reap good. It may not come back from the person or the people or the organization or whatever. It may not come back. It's just like, okay, you know, we in these days and time, the church is the main, one of the main subjects, because it is the one with the most mess in it at this particular point in time, because of so many other messy people that's in it. But then, nevertheless, if you treat this church right, because you're not doing it for the people, you just do what's right and you do good. Well, they may never give you your honor and give you your due, but God gonna make it come from somewhere else, because that's just the way God is. So the people that you do the most for is rarely the one they're gonna reciprocate from, but they're gonna always come from another source, because God got a way. In other words, he said, "Be still, God will fight your battle." That's a true story, but you got to be still. See, if you don't, people always try, "I'm searching for the Lord. I'm searching." Well, first of all, people, stop searching for the Lord, because number one, he's not lost. You are. You are the one lost. If you be still, he'll get you. But you know, we just keep on going. But like I said, like I told me, and I'm gonna cut this video off. I spoke in Sunday school this morning. We had to go to a second church today. We do it every third Sunday in June. Been doing it for the last 18 years. And we go to this church. It's called Piney Grove Missionary Baptist Church. Right there, Piney Grove. And church was established back in 1834. They celebrated 177 years of worship today. And I've been out there for the last 18. We had a nice time, good time and everything. And as usual, we had a good time. The pastor was in rare form as usual. She's Reverend Stephanie Walter. She puts it down. She preached the word of God. And I'm talking about she preached. She bring that word and she slams it just like it is. She don't add nothing to it, don't take nothing from it, but that the raw make it true. We had a good time. And everything I must add, that the choir, they sang well, and everything was good. And that was needed on a day like today. And so like I said, you know, sometimes we don't see things, but it's all in God's hand, people. And sometimes we don't see things, but you know, God be moving in mysterious ways. And I feel God moving right now. I feel God is moving and doing some things. And I can't quite put my finger on it yet, but when I know, I will definitely let you know. With that being said, this is Mitty Man saying peace, goodbye.